Thanks of the day, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Brock's Code and Tech. Today, in 13th class, we have to start OOP, Object Oriented Programming Language in C++. OOP stands for Object Oriented Programming. Procedural programming is about writing procedures or functions that perform operations on the data, while object oriented programming is about creating objects that certain both data and functions. Object oriented programming language has several advantages over procedural programming. OOP is faster and easier to execute. OOP provides a clear structure for the programs. OOP helps to keep the C++ code dry, don't repeat yourself, and makes the code easier to maintain, modify, and debug. These all things we will discuss in the console in the compiler, where we have to understand all these tips, all these tricks here mentioned. OOP makes it possible to create full reusable applications with less code and shorter development time. Tip: the don't repeat yourself dry principle is about reducing the repetition of code. You should extract out the codes that are common for the application and place them at a single place and reuse them instead of repeating it. C++. What are classes and objects? Classes and objects are two main aspects of object-oriented programming. Looking at the following illustration to see the difference between class and objects. So guys, here we have the first class of the OOP. In the first class, we have to introduce the OOP first of all. Then there will be 5 or 6 classes of OOP. You have to learn hold this lecture, hold this topic of OOP. OOP is a very important thing in C++ programming language used for to, to reduce timing, to reduce errors, to use the code very easily and very carefully. So here I am going to my compiler to give you an example of objects and classes. Here is my compiler. So hash include I will stream, hash include is string. I have declared two main libraries where to run the string function and to run the main class of the function. Using namespace std for to run the int main void, and then I have declared class my class. I have named the class my class. So I after that I have made a block. Then I declare that the public is in public and private is two functions that can declare public and private is two functions that can declare the functions in any compiler. So in any compiler in a OOP language, in a OOP programming language. So here I declared public function string my string, string my string. I have to use the string in the next void function, in the next main function. So string my string, I have named the string my string. Then I use int my class number. I have to declare the my class number that I am teaching you is the 13. So I have declared in the next column. So you have to create this class. You have to create the class, and then you have to public the class. Okay. Then we have to go through the int main void. After that, I have to you have to create a block my class my object. Okay. Then you have to declare this my object that you have declared. You have to call the function after the dot of this object. Yes, you have written my object, then you have to give a dot. After that, the dot will print the my string and the my class. Here I have created a dot. I have draw a dot. After that, my string. My string is the public. My string is the public class. Okay. Then I have to print the my string after the my object. So is assigned to I am starting my OOP class and my class number is okay. Then I have written my object, this object. Then I have put a dot. Then my class number assigned to 13. I'm saying that I am starting my OOP class and my class number is 13. So I want to print this line. So I am going to run this OOP function. Here in console, I have printed. I am starting my OOP class and my class is 13. So guys, here's the first class of the OOP. You have to learn the whole playlist. You have to clear whole the playlist. Okay, you have to understand the playlist. So I am going to show you the next. So